1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up you guys, welcome to today's video. I'm super excited about it because as you saw by the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be recreating the 3 looks I did on Instagram for you guys and teaching you guys how to do the look, the face paint. So basically it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You need limited products, which is why I'm kind of excited to share with you guys this video because a lot of these videos need so many products, so many face paints. Yeah, these are super easy looks. You can do them for fun at home, take a photo shoot, have a little fun. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. So for the blue merman look, you are going to be needing 3 body paints. I use water-based body paints. These are Merman Paradise paints. White, black, and blue. But basically, if you can get away with just using blue for this look, the other 2 colors just help lighten and deepen the shade of the blue for some parts of the look. Fishnet stockings or a shower loofah because it has the same texture and that's going to help a lot with the scales on the side of the face and on the top. I use an eyeshadow brush for application of the body paint. And other than that, if you're using water-based body paints, one of the most important things you can have is a spray bottle. They will not go on right if you don't have one. Let's get started. So for our merman, we're going to go ahead and take our white body paint and mix it in with the blue to make a lighter shade. So basically what we're going to be doing here for the base of the paint is we are going to be focusing the lightest white blue in the center of the face and then kind of ombreing it out. When you mix colors like this, it gets a really cool like gradient type effect. So basically when you first put the paint on your brush, you want to start towards the middle of your face when you have like the most white pigment, and then as it fades out to more blue, it'll be more focused on the outsides of your face and it will really lighten up the center and be very merman. Then you're going to take either your fishnet leggings or your shower loofah. If you have a friend, it's very helpful. You're going to draw it as tight as possible so that you get the best effect, and then you're going to mix some black into your blue to make a darker blue color, and then you need to dab on top of your texture. This will make sure that the texture comes out defined and isn't all muddled, which would happen if you like rub your paint over it. So make sure you're dabbing. Other than that, you want to make like arrows pointing in towards the lightest part of your face on all sides, your cheeks, on your chin, and on top of your forehead. This is very audible. You can make different shapes if you want. You just want to make yourself look like a fish, and this was the best way I decided to do that. As you can see, you can do it by yourself, but it's definitely easier to make it really taut if you have a friend help you. So go ahead and peel it off, and it's looking really solid. There you go. So I kind of contoured my temple to make myself as fishy as possible, and you can definitely fix things up super easily. It got a little muddled on my mouth area there, so I just fixed it up, contoured my neck a little bit with the darker colors, and we are a merman. I think it turned out really cool. You're definitely ready to either attack Harry Potter or become the king of the sea like Aquaman, so I think it turned out pretty good. So for our cyborg, we need to start out by blocking out our eyebrows with your washable glue stick. Basically, just get the glue in there as much as possible and then push it down. You want to make a surface that you can paint over, so that's what we're trying to accomplish. Then we're going to take our yellow and just base out our face. You don't need to do anything to the yellow, just get it on there. Try to do your eyebrows last because you need to give the glue a chance to dry a little bit. But other than that, bring it down to your neck and your ears again, and we are ready to start becoming our cyborg. So some things about this look is you really need to make things defined because you're trying to be robotic, engineered, try to look like you're put together by a person. So one thing about the eyebrows is you need to dab it on at first to get your pigment on. We can blend it in later, but make sure you dab when you first put it on to get it ready. Now I'm taking my white and my yellow body paint, mixing it together a little bit to get our first little sections going. So I'm just drawing that line down from my lip, and then for this section we're starting in the inner corner of your eye, drawing it down to the tip of your nose, like where you have that little bump area, going diagonally down wherever you want, and then diagonally up towards the edge of your ear to your waterline, and then dragging it across. So it's kind of like a baseball plate shape type thing. So we're filling that in. Again, this just kind of defines your face, in my opinion, makes you very robotic, and kind of structures your face in a way that I thought was cyborg. So we go ahead and do that on the other side. As you see, I kind of got in my eye a little bit there, so don't be afraid of it. Obviously, you don't want it in your eye, but it's water-based, so you're totally fine if things go a little bit wrong. Next up, we're going to draw this little segment on our forehead. As you can see, it's very fixable. I don't like that initial shape, and it's very easy to redefine, but again, we're doing cyborg, so these edges have to be sharp and very defined, so that you can kind of give that manufactured look. Next, we're going to mix some black and yellow. This takes a lot of blending, so don't be afraid to just go at it for a little bit. We're creating our segments on this side, so going along our little baseball plate type shape, we're going there and diagonally down to around the tip of our chin. We're doing that on both sides and filling in that whole area, really carving out our cheekbone.
Then we're going to do the same thing on our forehead, the temple region, and then I actually connected it to the piece on the bottom. I think it turned out really cool. This really carves out your face, and I think it's really good for the cyborg. Next, just some small detailing. I took the lightest yellow and I added some like buttons or like screws, and I tapped it down because it really blends it into the skin well, and I think it turned out really cool. So this just really helps structure your face in a way that I thought was cyborg, and here I am. Oh yeah. I really like how the lack of the eyebrows kind of makes you, I think it really takes away a lot of personality, so I think that adds a lot to the robot thing. But I mean, I'm Iron Man in my eyes here, and of course, you know, you gotta model a little bit. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. Oh my god, stop. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Alright. Okay, so for our last look, we're going to go ahead and base our face in just a simple lavender. You're actually going to have to block out your eyebrows again for this one, so just do the same thing as last time. Glue them down, let them dry, push it down a little bit, and then just do the paint last to give them time to kind of settle. Bring it down to your neck, of course. In the pictures, I actually did my whole body. Here, I'm just going to do my neck and upper torso, but definitely feel free to go all the way down if you feel like it. Then go ahead and mix the white and purple, and we're going to start kind of carving out where we want our mouth to be. This can be wherever you want. It can be as big as small as you would like, but basically just rough sketch. Then take your black and fill in that region. This is going to just create some depth and just something to work off of. It's easy to fix mistakes. As you can see here, I just went over. Now we're going to go ahead and add the teeth. So basically you're going to start on your sides and you're going to carve the teeth in. One thing to make the illusion that these teeth are real is to add some highlights, which are basically just keep the whitest pigment on the outside, but then otherwise you just want to make sure that the tip is as sharp as possible. That's going to be the most important thing, because if the tip is sharp, it's just going to look really good. So in this version of the paint, I actually have like a center middle tooth, which is kind of derpy right there, but obviously you can design the teeth any way you'd like. The upper ones should kind of coincide with the bottom ones, but other than that, you have complete freedom to do whatever you want. So yeah, just add as many teeth as you'd like, and once you are done with that, we are going to be mixing a black and purple paint together to kind of make a darker purple shade, and this is going to add a lot of dimension to the mouth. So you're going to want to outline the lighter purple area that we sketched out earlier, and then use your finger to tap it down to drag it in and blend it together. This is going to add like a lot of dimension to the mouth to make it look like it's on your face and not just on your face. You know what I mean? It's not painted on, it's a part of your face. So go ahead and blend together like so, and then once you're done, you got it. One little tip is do not open your mouth when you have this face paint, because it kind of ruins the illusion. Next, we're going to base out the eyes. In camera, this didn't read well at all, this segment, but basically you just want to make an abstract shape with lots of defined sharp edges pointing out like you see here, and you're using the dark purple that you use for the outside of the mouth to just sketch out a little shape around your eye. In retrospect, like one eye looks a lot cooler than two, so maybe that's something you guys can do. But once you do that, you're going to take your black eyeshadow here and you're going to darken your eye. This just makes you look a lot creepier if everything around your eye is completely dark. So just go ahead and do that on both eyes. Make it dirty, you're a monster, so obviously you're not going for beauty makeup here. And then once you've done that, you're going to do your eyebrows. So take your black, and where your natural eyebrow starts, about ½ inch up, just draw a straight line and then do lots of abstract shapes going out. You kind of want to make them bushy, but definitely not realistic, so really hard defined lines just protruding everywhere. And I think it turned out really well above the eyebrows. Then we're going to contour our face to make ourselves a little scarier, a little bit darker. I took the eyeshadow and I carved out my cheekbones. I used my hand, but you have a fluffy brush, you can blend it a lot better than with your fingers. And I brought it down to my neck to contour that. Then I did my temples like I've been doing in all my other looks, darkened my ears a little bit, and I think it turned out really cool. I'm happy with this guy. He's just my creepy little purple people eater monster. Watch out for him under your bed. He's been locating there, just hanging out with, you know, the boogie monster and stuff like that. But yeah, had a lot of fun with this guy for sure.
So that's it for this video. If you like, make sure you put that like down below so I know to do more face painting videos in the future, and subscribe to my channel. I do all kinds of stuff. All of it's high quality, all of it's fun, all of it I work really hard on, so I'd love it if you join the family. Also, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Twitter so you can see these looks come to life in my modeling shot that I do. But yeah, other than that, I love you guys so much. So let everyone ruin your fun today, and I'll see you guys real soon with a new video. Bye guys.